Put your hands together right now for Amaya Perea!
I'm gonna have Batcon be my stock intro from here on out, you guys. My name is Amaya. It is a Spanish name, but people always think I'm Asian because I have almond eyes and just like the teensiest little wiener. I'm super excited to be here. I flew in a couple of nights ago. The day I left, my goldfish actually passed away. So of course now I am thinking about having a baby. It's like the logical next step. I asked my boyfriend how he felt about kids, you know, and he's just like hands down the most supportive guy I've ever been with. So he sort of leaned in close and caressed my face and was like, "We broke up months ago. I don't know how you keep getting in." It's for the best. It's a bad economy. Can't afford a kid right now. I'm actually at the point where I can't even afford birth control. I've just been sleeping with my laptop on my uterus. Hoping that does the trick. You'll try that when you go home. Apple thought of everything, you guys. Don't underestimate them. If I ever do have a child, it will be for my mother. Let's face it, the woman is getting desperate at this point. She wants a grandkid so bad, I feel like she's almost trying to project pregnancy onto me, you know? So every time I see her, she's like, "Amaya, you're glowing." It's like, "I know, bitch, I'm on ecstasy." That's what this looks like. Cousin just gave birth to a 10-pounder. Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to use sport fishing terminology for humans, but that's a big fish. She pushed it through her vagina, so her pussy's ruined, and she did it drug-free, so her sanity is pretty shot as well, I'm assuming. But the most disturbing part to me was that the baby was a fucking preemie. She gave birth to a 10-pound premature baby. I was like, good thing she wasn't on time. You could have died. I feel like any bigger, and she just would have shed you like a snake sheds its skin. I don't think she was early. I think she was cramped. But no matter how big the baby is, if it's born early at all, they have to stay in the little baby ICU for a minimum of 2 weeks. So she was still in the hospital when we got up there. I have all these pictures of the baby ICU just filled with these teensy tiny babies. And then right in the middle, bam, white precious. Just like, who's coming to Applebee's? All the nurses were like, why is there an intern passed out in the ICU? Lifting weights, doing her P90X, getting buff for spring break. It's weird seeing my cousin with a kid. We're the same age. The last time I saw her, she was puking up candy corn into her own purse in Vegas. I was like, oh yeah, you should care for living things. That should go well. We've been there for under an hour, and she was like, Amaya, let's do an ultimate mind eraser. I was like, what the fuck is that? She's like, it's when you crush up a Vicodin into a regular mind eraser. I was like, the fuck is a regular mind eraser? She's like, come on, it's vodka, Kahlua, and club soda, but you suck it through a straw and it goes straight to your brain. It's like, Jamie, we're at an all-inclusive club in Vegas. Pretty sure we don't have to date rape ourselves. Pretty sure the date rape is included. And did you not see the roofies on our pillows? I have been trying to date more, because I've been looking for more consistent rides to the airport. But I've always been a little bit naive when it comes to sex. I remember this guy in college once suggested doggy style, and I thought, you want to love me unconditionally while we do this? All right. Seems a little premature, but then again, so are you. Let's do it. I don't dance. I feel like that's an important part of the mating ritual that I'm missing. I used to clog when I was a kid. For a healthy social life, I do not recommend. For those of you that don't know, clogging is a type of dance where you wear these enormous oversized wooden Crocs made of special wood that when hit against the ground produces a sound that will repel potential friends and lovers. I think the word clog is actually Dutch for married to my cows. So they say to dance like nobody's watching. When you're clogging, nobody is. You're safe. So I got into YouPorn at a young age. Can't reject you if they're in the computer, right? Any YouPorn fans here? Can't see you, raise your Kleenex. I don't get so much into the videos as I just like to participate in the comment thread more than anything. Specifically, I'll try and be like the third commenter, so I'll show the video and then they'll be like, somebody will comment, damn, check out them titties. Me and my girl do this all the time. And then I'll post something like, the feng shui in this room is really bothersome. Just to see if I can start a good feng shui thread. And I'm, for the most part, ignored, but I did get a good thread going once, which I will share with you. The video was titled, Horny Bride Gets Railed by Father-in-Law. Sorry if it's a little graphic. The very first comment, who would marry that skank? And then a more open-minded gentleman responded, I'd get my dick wet. And then I posted, that painting in the background is so not a real Picasso. And within 3 minutes, the first guy wrote back, no shit, Sherlock. Like porn producers have the budget to shell out for original artwork. Which I totally disagreed with. So I was like, actually, the porn industry is one of the most lucrative businesses in entertainment. I think the lack of authentic artwork in their set design is more of a class and culture issue than a budget one. And then a curious third party wrote in, how can you tell? I'm an art history major and I'm always trying to better train my eye. So academics aren't dead, you guys. They're branching out their research. I just quit smoking pot. Yeah, I knew. Just fucking support me. God damn it. People either cheer or boo, but it's usually boo. I couldn't handle it. I supported for your lifestyle. It did not work for me. I used to just get too high. Could not handle it at all. I had a really bad experience once. This one time I got so high, I actually turned 30 years old, forgot to accomplish any of my goals. It's embarrassing. I was too high. I do still drink though. Too much, probably. The first night that I got in, I actually went to a bar, met up with a friend of mine, and I was standing there waiting for a drink. Some guy came up behind me, leaned over and whispered into my ear, I'm an Aquarius. And I had had a couple cocktails, so I just automatically leaned back and whispered, I'm an alcoholic. Which ended that conversation. Then I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that worked so well. I should remember that for other future unwanted encounters. So I emailed it to myself. So the next morning I just woke up to an email from me saying I'm an alcoholic. It's like, why was I so hard on myself last night? Didn't even do anything that terrible. That's been my time. You guys are a delight. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey everybody, Amaya.